Hello everyone, welcome to our little vlog that we like to call, what are we calling it again?
Becker Answers.
Becker Answers, yeah. See, it's so professional, I even remembered the name.
Well, you know, we're Becker Magic, and people are asking us questions, so we're giving
answers. Oh my gosh. That's creative.
Okay, so if you have
Stop pointing your fingers at people.
If you have a much better name for our show than what...
No, Becker Answers is it's fine. It's fine. It's just I did not remember.
Give us a new name.
What you had called it at that moment.
We'll have a contest. There'll be valuable prizes.
Oh my gosh. Can we start this video over?
No.
You're just making stuff up on the spot. We're gonna be committed to like who knows what.
I'll give a prize.
What's the valuable prize?
I don't know. It has to be a good name.
You called it valuable. I'm not sure a koozie is all that valuable. Be careful. What he deems valuable and what I do are two totally different things.
Well, it's the cost of postage that makes the difference.
Oh, okay. Don't get your hopes up.
I've been shocked at how much it costs to mail items.
Right, but I mean, you know, you said valuable. You're not getting a diamond necklace if you win this contest. Becker Answers is fine anyway.
Okay.
Is this an official contest or did we just
it
lose our
could
minds?
be. No.
If somebody comes up with something good, we'll send you a prize.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've tried online contests before. They didn't
work out that well. No. Okay, so the question is for this one, what is the craziest job you've ever had? But I will just briefly say, I don't know that I've really ever had any crazy jobs. I mean, I did wait a lot of tables, you know, as most entertainers do, and most youths do while they're going to school. I was a singing waitress.
There you go.
For many years.
Were there any good stories there?
So
crazy things that happened?
Well, not crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but I was. You know, we normally wait tables like you do all the work mostly. I mean, there might be a busboy or something that helps you clear tables, but you do most of it at most restaurants. Fred wouldn't know this because he never waited tables, but
by popular demand.
Those of you who have waited tables and put in your dues, you know what it's like. So you do most of the work. But at this particular place where I worked for approximately I want to say 5 years. I worked there a long time. Shout out to all my friends from Bravo Ristorante. Because several of them, you know, are probably watching this video.
And you love that job,
And I love that job,
yeah.
But I was very flexible. I worked there many, many years. And it was a little bit different there because we were singers who basically schmoozed the guests and took the orders. But we had assistant waiters who did a lot of the work. And then we had like the busboys as well. So there was really a team of us that waited the table.
Right.
And that way we could predominantly focus on singing. So
you were sort of the celebrity waitress for that table.
And it was a lot of fun, and our entire team was just so cool, and we just really had fun. I mean, there was some drama that went down there, which I will keep to myself. Those of you who worked at Bravo, you know. But at the same time, there were always celebrities coming through because we were our building was next door to the Performing Arts Center. So any show or concert that was next door, they stayed at our hotel. So a lot of times they would come in and dine with us. And so I got to meet a lot of people. I met David Copperfield when he was with Claudia back in the day.
Was she with him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also got to meet and sing with, much to your dismay, Davy Jones from the Monkees, and
Monkey fan.
Yeah, so he was great. They were all offering to give us tickets to the show, and I was like, well, I have to work, I can't go. And my mom was like, I would have taken the tickets. But I'm trying to think, Rosemary Clooney. We had Frank Sinatra come in.
Did Rosemary sing? Or
I didn't know. No, not at the restaurant. They were just.
You said Davy Jones did, so.
Yeah, he was. We were kind of not very busy, and he was just playing around on the piano and stuff. But I'm trying to think who else. The guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers, who I don't really know who that is, but at the time, one of our hostesses I remember was just going nuts over, I don't know. Anyway, people were flipping out over that guy coming in, and I was like, I don't even know who he is. Does he sing country music? Yeah. So the point is, I got to meet a lot of celebrities and get tickets to, several of them would give us tickets to come to the show. And yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So it wasn't a crazy job, but it was an awesome job, and it was
It's an unusual job.
Yeah.
Put that as unusual.
Yeah, I count myself very thankful.
I've got a crazy one. I have a crazy one in show business.
Okay.
So some guys that were in the travel industry saw me on a cruise ship. And they approached me to help them do some promotions for their travel company.
Okay.
And
They were thinking outside the box.
They were.
Okay.
And it sounded great. I supported the idea until I actually did it. But one of the things they hired me for a couple things. But one of them was they were running a first class airplane charter flight from Vancouver to Honolulu. And they wanted entertainment. So the idea was that everybody on the flight had a first class experience. Like they had a really nice dinner, and there's a lot of time flying over there. And a show. Yeah. So we had a ukulele band that would go up and down the aisles, and then they had me going up and down the aisles performing little magic shows for, you can't do the whole plane at once.
Here's my thing.
People can't see, so I had to do going down the aisle doing magic.
What I need to know is, okay, when you're at a Mexican restaurant and like the mariachis come over and you're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Just want to eat my dinner. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Funny
so
you should
if you're
say
on the
that.
airplane and you didn't want the ukulele or the magician.
Yeah, you're strapped in, you can't go anywhere.
But the ukulele player performing for one person is still performing for the whole plane pretty much, right?
Well, they went up and down the aisles.
At least for you, you could give your attention to one person, and a couple rows back they could still be sleeping if they wanted.
Well, yes. So it went really well, Vancouver to Honolulu, but then there was like, I don't know, a 3-hour turnaround, and then it was a red-eyed back. Honolulu back to Vancouver.
So you were doing magic for people who were asleep. Literally asleep.
They did not want to, and I had already done the whole flight over, right?
Yeah.
Which was what, 6 hours or something?
I don't know. I've never flown from Vancouver to Honolulu.
Yeah. So, and I was living on the East Coast, so I was already time zoned out, leaving from Vancouver. And so I'm like this. Anybody want to see a card trick? And they're all like,
I was gonna say, let's reenact this. So I'm all in my little.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Would you like?
What?
Would you like to pick a card?
Are you kidding me? Get out of here, you crazy magician! Whose crazy idea was this?
So I pretty well were paid to sleep. Going back to.
So did they say it's okay? You don't have to perform for people on the way back, or were they like?
Yeah, they were on the flight with me, and I'm like, I don't.
So did it only happen once, and then they went? Maybe
no, I did it a couple times. And it was cool. It was fun to go to Hawaii
so
for
on
a
the
couple
positive
hours.
part of the flight, though, as you're flying over, were people like, "Oh, this is really neat"?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When they were awake.
Keep in mind, they're going to Hawaii.
What? So they're in a
So
great
they're
mood.
feeling, they're like, party, this is
When
great.
they're leaving Hawaii,
Not so much.
Not so much. That's really depressing when you're leaving Hawaii.
So that was, I would say, that was probably my craziest job.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I feel even worse for the ukulele band though, because like you don't really want.
Well,
they
were. It was a trio.
And it was before you
And
could put
me.
your headphones in and silence people out if you didn't want
Oh
to
yeah,
hear
you
them.
didn't have the noise canceling. No.
Yeah.
But they, we pretty much did our thing like right at liftoff, and then just slept the rest of it because I was dead tired. They were asleep. Everybody was asleep. Who would know if we were working or not? So
Well, that is certainly crazy.
craziest job right there.
Anybody else have a crazy job? If you did, put it in the comments. We'd love to hear about it.
Yep. And like and follow us on all our social media because.
What else do you have to do? We've been cooped up a little too long at this point. Seriously. It's true. Okay. Got anything else?
No, we're done.
Okay.
We'll see you next
See
time.
you guys next time. I don't know. And Becker's out.
This may actually be
we're not
our
out.
craziest job right here.
This is it.
Talking to people on the internet for no money whatsoever.
For no money whatsoever. We are in our homes collecting zero income.
Right.
Maybe we should add a tip jar.
But we love you. So.
Bye, everybody.